Welcome to Beyond Profile. Today is May 15th, 2012. Yesterday we had a market that broke the B formation on the daily time frame, and we had taken care of actually two significant levels that we were hoping for last week, and that was the gap fill area down here at 35s and the naked POC down at 36.50. So both of those areas tagged yesterday, and we bounced, kind of wobbled around waiting on some grease news, never came throughout the whole day. They couldn't seem to get their act together over the weekend, so we got that still in place, and again, risk off, if you will, going into the overnight session and into Tuesday. So we'll see where the market's open. There's a couple scenarios here. One obviously would be for continuation lower. We've broken the B formation from last week with a close below it at the end of business on Monday. Looking for, if it does continue down, I'm looking for it to at least go back to the midpoint or that gap down here, which is 1320 area. And that would take care of all of this. I drew a square box around this last balance area, and again, after filling that gap, we may be into some sort of a 1320, 1420 balance trading area here for a period of time too. We'll have to see how it sets up. But for me, what I'm looking at is that this was taken care of. If we start to pull back into 1346, 1350 area, this may have been a probe failure on Monday when the market's open on Tuesday to see where we're at. But if we close Tuesday somewhere back inside of this, we'll have to treat this as almost being a failed B formation failure and looking for stage 4 to come out the top end of this. Only time will tell. Again, what we're doing is we're looking at not predicting, but going through the routine, if you will, of if the market makes a move this direction, how am I going to play it? And if the market makes the direction move this way, how am I going to play it? Just planning both sides of the trade. Obviously, the least path of resistance is down. That would be back into, like I said, gap fill 1320 area down here in the markets. So we'll have to see where we open on Tuesday and look for how the markets trade during Tuesday, because there's remember, it's options expiration. Tendency is always you see some quick sell-offs the first part of the week, and then some rallies into Friday. They usually give some sort of a corrective move, and again, maybe even a gap down on Tuesday morning, and then seeing it rally would be a possible. But you got to watch the stage 3 right now. You've got definitely a probe below it today. Is it continuation? What we teach in the class is what? Vertical development, continuation in that same direction that where you came from. So the highest probability would be in that direction. But with this market lately, anything kind of goes. And with the European news, there's always a chance that things could change overnight and give us a pop on some news, and it may be just an excuse for the markets to get short again. Just like last week when J.P. Morgan announced that they had lost $2 billion in trading. So even the best of the best make mistakes, it looks like. So stay flexible. You look for both sides of the market to trade. You find some long players down lurking in these area anywhere, especially when you start getting into this 1320 area, into this gap fill. Because remember, back in February, we sat here for nearly 2 weeks of balanced trade, was about 1345s to 1330 area, and we were balanced here for quite some time back and forth, and then obviously we popped to the top side in the market. This might be a good example here too. You can see back on March 7th, where we had broken down, gapped down. The next day we gapped open, and then the market ran higher. That's what I would be looking for here if this was going to be a failed probe underneath this prior B formation here, where we move down, maybe gap up, and then trade through that level and continue higher, something like that, where we'd have a clear failure, a bear trap bar, opening by a gap up. Because who knows, on Tuesday where we could be trading in the overnight, Monday night, and where we open on Monday. All right. Okay, folks, have a good trading day, and we'll see you in the room.